Hello, everybody. Welcome to a brand new Nerds United YouTube edition. My name is Greg Mahochko, and I think I've got it down this time. Over here, you know him as the co-host of the year. I've known him for almost 25 years. He is Mike Luther. Hi, Mike.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing good. It's odd that we're doing this now because normally we do it at nighttime. And well, as you can, I don't know if you can tell at my house, but I can tell at your house. It's light outside right now.
Yeah, I can tell at your house too. It looks The light looks more natural and less artificial.
That is true. Yeah, there is all natural light in here.
I have a problem with the lighting in here, so I'm still unnaturally lit artificially. But how you been? What's been going on in your life in the last week?
Nothing, sadly. I mean, business as usual. Working, not really doing much, just because I don't go out too often because of the pandemic quarantine still, and just don't have the money to go out. So I think my son's getting a little bored with it though.
Well, you let him know that over here at Nerds United home base, anytime we can put you two to work.
Okay. It was funny yesterday. Yesterday after work, he wanted to go to Walmart to get. There's a new video game he wanted. So I was like, yeah, no problem. So we went to Walmart. He got his game, and then I was like, well, is there any place else you want to go? And he's like, he goes, no. He's like, there's nothing really I want to buy, but and this is how I knew he was tired of staying at home. He's like, but if you just want to go somewhere, that's fine.
Yeah.
So there was Goodwill that was right next to the Walmart. So I walked around Goodwill for a little bit.
I think I know exactly where that is.
Probably. And then he was like, do you just want to go to Target, maybe walk around? I'm like, sure. So, I mean, we had masks on and everything. Sure. We just walked around there for, I think we got like pretzels or something like that. So, yeah, we got out of the house.
What type of pretzels?
I think they're called Dots.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really good.
They are the pride of the Dakotas.
Okay.
I don't have any on hand to, display here.
I have them behind me. I mean, I'd have to walk off, and then you'd realize that I'm wearing gym shorts and a t-shirt, and it just looks weird.
Aren't we all? I mean, it's a Saturday in the pandemic. If you're wearing anything more formal than that.
Exactly.
But you can find Dots Pretzels in a lot of retailers now. I used to only be able to find them in like an Ace Hardware, but now they're in most of the grocery chains. I've seen them in the Targets and such. You can also order them online. So not to you, Mike, who has already found an outlet for Dots, but to you, the listener, check out Dots Pretzels. They are, at least the ones I've come across, they're a little bit of a braided pretzel, a little twist or braid, and there's a seasoning on there I can't quite identify, but it is kind of addictive. And now, I don't know if you know this, Mike, in the display, they've come out with additional flavors of Dots Pretzels.
Oh, nice.
So,
yeah. Tell them Nerds United sent you.
That's right. And it won't get you anything.
Nope.
We'll appreciate it greatly. And for every person that buys Dots Pretzels, wherever they do, and subscribes to this podcast, for every 20, I'm going to do a shot of wild turkey.
Because that goes perfectly together. Pretzels and wild turkey.
Remember the pretzel beer we had one of the last times you came over?
Yeah.
That was good.
It was, and what's funny is after that, on the 4th, I was at my uncle's house, and he had that in his fridge.
Great minds. Mike, while we're shilling, can I continue to shill another local favorite of ours? We had to do some running this morning because it got to be just past lunchtime on the way home. Said, what can we do for lunch?
Ooh, nice. Perfect.
Bennie's Pizza Pub on East Main in Belleville. You can see the phone number there if you're local. Give them a call. I contend, as far as like straight pizza places go, best pizza in town. And I love pizza. You can
What kind did you get?
So we got, by the way, one slice takes up that box. We got a slice of cheese for my son. That's it's like a quarter pizza.
Right.
And we got a slice of meat lovers. And I just kind of nibbled off it. And I was like, all right, I'll just take whatever y'all don't want. So it worked out well.
Yeah, they got all kinds of specialty pizzas too. They got a Bloody Mary pizza.
Ooh.
Yeah. I think a crab rangoon pizza. I don't know if these are always on the menu or it's a special item, But yeah, I've heard very good things.
I'm still a big fan of their. Now I'm going to forget the name of it, being put on the spot and not having it in front of me. But it's their pulled pork Hawaiian pizza.
Yeah, is it the Hog Heaven or something like that?
I think so. Yeah.
Something
or Hawaiian Hog.
Yeah.
Hawaiian Hog.
Hawaiian Hog, yes.
Yeah, with the pulled pork, the barbecue sauce, pineapple chunks, which, again, I've never, until I tried it, I've always been, pineapple does not go on pizzas. And I've been very firm and adamant about that. And in 2 bites of that pizza, they changed my mind.
So, wait, hold on. You were very firm in your belief of something that you've never tried before.
It never sounded right to me. And the Hawaiian Hog at Bennie's Pizza Pub in Belleville changed my mind. They
all right, well, there you go.
My worldview, if you will.
Okay.
Before we cut the YouTube off and start recording the podcast, have you watched anything good in the last week, Mike?
I'm still watching New Girl. I started watching, it's the new Zac Efron not documentary on him, but he's hosted it. Down to Earth. On Netflix, yeah, Down to Earth.
Yeah. How is that?
It's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think I just saw the first episode or first 2 episodes maybe. It's not bad. Here's the only thing I don't like about it, and it has nothing to do with documentary. It's from the comments everybody was having. We're saying that Zac Efron has a dad bod. No, he does not. He's still in very, very good shape. He does not have a dad bod. Like, you can't call somebody with that body that say they have a dad bod. He does not.
I mean, I wish I had Zac Efron's dad bod. Or dad bod. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just he's not ripped like he was in Baywatch. That's it.
I remember seeing that, but I had forgotten like his physique because it's Dwayne Johnson, so I think that's what everybody focuses on. And Dwayne Johnson's a dad, right? He's got that dad bod too.
I mean, he's the dad, and he has a body, not a dad bod.
I'm trying to think of what famous dad I have, whose body mine mimics.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even say Tim Allen, Tim Taylor from Improvement, because he had his, for accident usually, but he had his shirt ripped off a lot of times. And I was like, okay, well, he's hairy, but he's pretty flat. Unfortunately, I got to go like Homer Simpson. This is my dad bod.
That's probably mine too, yeah.
All right, so I watched 2 things in the last week that I've really enjoyed. One of them I just watched today, and that was Ford versus Ferrari. And that was a movie came out last year. I'd heard of it, but just going through HBO Max. We'll talk about that on the podcast. And I came across it, and I'm like, it's a Saturday morning, I'm going to give it a watch. So I did. Now, we did family movie night last Saturday, and we watched Hamilton. Loved it.
Okay.
And here's look, it's been out for 5 years now, as far as like the play, and people who know. If you've never seen Hamilton and you're already, if you got Disney Plus for the Marvel, the Star Wars, the Disney library, everything else, you're like, I don't know about Hamilton. Watch it. I mean, I'm not a hip hop music guy, but they made that so much fun for me. I have been listening to the soundtrack a lot this past week.
I've heard a lot of good things about that show.
I think you would like it, Mike.
It's a musical.
But it's hip hop music.
Okay. Like I said, I can't say anything bad about it. I've heard only good things about it, except that it's a musical.
That's not a bad thing.
Is it though?
It's not.
I don't know.
All right. What would it take? What's the cash value to Mike's 2 hours and 40-ish minutes to watch Hamilton at home, where you can pause, go to the bathroom, get a snack? It's not like you're dressing up and going to the fabulous Fox Theater and saying something. What's the cost value on that, Mike?
$200 million.
I was hoping like $10.
No, well, one, I don't have Disney Plus right now. I got rid of that.
I know.
I'll get it back once the Marvel TV shows start showing up on it, or like Mandalorian season 2 or something.
All right, you better watch Hamilton.
Okay.
You should watch it with your mom. I think that's something that Mike's mom would really enjoy.
Perhaps. Maybe, yeah. She doesn't have great taste. Maybe she'll like it.
Okay. So that's it, I think, for our YouTube show this week. Remember to subscribe and wherever that button is. I didn't even raise my hand. I'm so lackadaisical about it. I didn't even raise my hand up enough to be like, so I just subscribe. Subscribe and comment. And we still have the very special Funko Pop bobblehead Iron Man to give away. All we got to do is get some comments, get some topics from you, the viewers, and we'll do that. And we'll see you over at jitterymonkey.com, where we're about to go and record a little podcast. So thank you as always to Mike. You are just the man. I like that. I love that smile. I can't get it. He is Mike Luther. Actually, let's do this right. He is Mike Luther. I'm Greg Mahochko. We are Nerds United, and we'll see you in the audio format. Be kind.
And rewind.